Hi, this is Steve here. Just a little more progress on my Ingrahm Hartford. I've polished the bezel, as you can see. It's all been polished. I stripped the pan and got rid of all the rust on the pan, and I sprayed some silver trim clad to try and inhibit that rust. I got it all cleaned up. It looks pretty nice. I varathaned all inside the clock and both sides there. Let me show you. So it's all protected inside. It's pretty nice. Now, the next step, here it is there's the door. It turned out really nice. So it looks a little shiny because the finish is so new. So remember when we knocked that down with a little 4-aught, it's going to tone down, of course. So I like to let it harden, though, for a week or so before I do that, because then the finish is very hard and cured, and you won't smear it. So the backboard has all been filled and sanded. So I'm going to paint the backboard semi-gloss black, again to display the nice pendulum on this clock, and seal it, of course. And yeah, so my hands and my face should be here tomorrow. I got to wait for my movement to set the dial. I've also repaired all the little holes in the old screw holes in the pan that were around the circle. I'm going to mount new ones because there's 1,000 holes underneath that bezel. So I want to pick up good screw points, and especially this bezel is integrated with the pan, so I want to have good support at the hinge on this end. Of course, it can't be set until the movement is in, so I got to plumb the case level. Then I got to put in the movement level, right? I want to make sure the movement is level. And then I'm going to, when I get the movement back, I'll set with the level, the case level and the movement level. I'll put the clock into beat, the proper beat. So when it's hung up, and then I just have to drill a little hole here to accept a secondary screw so it doesn't twist off the wall. And I use a drill and a little countersink bit, so it looks really nice instead of some farmer drilling holes in the bottom of it. So it's going to be really nice. It turned out a nice golden blonde color, and wow, it turned out really nice. There's the bottom. Right now, some people think you ruin the value of the clock. I mean, it's true. I look for old clocks to buy, and I mean, they've been hacked on so much over the 100 years that there's very little of them. You know, there's the wrong screws and the wrong clasps. So not like, you get very few like this Gilbert, which is all original, you know, and they just don't exist anymore. And this thing was so beat up that it had to be taken apart, and the miters all done. And look at how nice the miters are in this. It turned out really nice. It's a beautiful clock. It's of course I've affected its value, but everybody knows clocks. People like me love clocks, but they have no real value. I mean, there's all kinds of them for sale, and they're not as valuable as they were in the 70s and 80s. So in any case, I've done a disservice to this by refinishing it. I know that, but I just had to bring it back to its former glory. I think it's so beautiful. I don't want it to be a piece of junk on the wall. I want it to. I'll have the movement all rebuilt professionally. It'll be refinished. The refinishing is done, all very well done. It's been glued back together and staked properly and with modern glue. And it's going to last 100 years. So, I mean, it's not original, I know. Like I said, very few of these survive in their original condition. They've been hacked on and 3-in-1 oiled and plied and, you know. So this is what I do. This is something I do, and I realize it's not the purest thing to do, but it makes it right, It's like my New Haven here. I mean, it's a beautiful clock now, but I mean, look at that. It's gorgeous. It's all been modernized and movement rebuilt, and I mean, I got a new pendulum. It's just stunning. But the value, a lot of people don't like what I do because it can affect the value of the clock, and I get that. But they're not worth a lot when they're original, so I like to redo them. I'm pretty good at finishing things, so you know, this will be beautiful when it's up in the wall. I know I'll get a lot of compliments about it. I'm pretty much now only collecting time-only clocks. If anybody does want these, they don't like them dinging. So I know the kids, they like IKEA furniture. They don't like anything of any quality. So this could go in a farmhouse and sit for 100 years, and it's been around a long time. It's going to have another life. So this is what I do, and that's the way I like it. So in any case, that's it for now, and I'll show you the Ingrahm. I finished the work on the Ingrahm case clock, the Western Union model here. It's all done. I have about 25 hours in this now. It's all been sanded. This green paint taken off of it. I got all the moldings done there. Still have a few little things to do. I got the door on there, and the detail at the bottom's all been done. So this is going to be really. This is a Western Union model Ingrahm. I mean, this is a dream clock. It's my horologist John Dellan's clock. He had it all full of the green milk paint, and I rebuilt the whole thing for him. I glued the case and nailed it and did a lot of work. About 25 hours so far of work, and it's going to be beautiful. So that's my update. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.